Bruin Learners, this is Caroline Kong. I'm from Social Sciences Computing. I'm going to show you a student's view of using Zoom. So you can either get to Zoom by using the code that your instructor has given to you, or if the instructor has instructed you to go through the CCLA site to access Zoom, you'll see it here in this relevant section. But you also notice that there's this little Zoom icon that indicates to let you know that this is a Zoom live meeting. So I'm just going to jump in directly from the course website. I'm going to click Join a Meeting. And you'll see here that it's going to launch me. Since I already have Zoom installed, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. You can test out the videos. Oh, hello. And you can join with a video or without a video. It depends on you. I would say if you are going to be talking to your class or the instructor, leave the video on so that we can see you as you're discussing. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it on, join with video. And then you'll see here that I'm joined by instructor account and Joe. But actually, no one's going to be able to hear me at the moment, nor am I going to hear the instructor until I join with the type of audio. So I typically recommend joining with computer audio. If you're having a hard time connecting to the audio, you can use a phone call. But for me personally, I like using the computer audio. So I'm going to go ahead and join with audio. And now you can see everyone can hear me speak. You can usually see this as an indicator when you look down here in this microphone button. As it's bouncing up and down, it lets you know that you are speaking and that they can hear you. If you want to test your audio really quickly just to make sure that you're hearing sound, when you click on this little caret icon, you can check to see where the audio is coming from. So in this case, the microphone is using it off of my built-in microphone on my laptop. And for my speakers, it's going into my headphones. A really good headset, even the ones that you purchase with your phone, it does really good. Just plug it in, you'll be able to communicate. If I'm done chatting, I'm going to mute my mic. And if I want to hide the video, notice if you're having problems either streaming or if this video lags in any way. If you shut off the video camera, you'll no longer have video on. But like I mentioned, anytime you're participating in a conversation, go ahead and turn that microphone on. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to see you as you're communicating with them. So I'm going to go ahead and have my instructor load up the slides and you'll see what happens. But before we get there, you'll see these little trays on the bottom. I can see who's in this meeting room. And if I need to communicate with the instructor, I can click on this chat box and this chat box will pop up right here and I can start typing in. And the instructor, or anybody who's there, can also respond back. There you go. So let's go ahead and have the instructor load up a session so you can see when the instructor decides to share something on the screen. And you see here immediately it takes over the entire screen so I can see the instructor's screen. But this little box pops up off to the side. If you don't need to see it, you can always change it. And you can even minimize it too just by shrinking it down a little bit so you see more of the screens or the lecture slide. So the instructor is going to go ahead and present. Again, I mentioned if the internet looks like it's coming in a little sharp, go ahead and go to your camera to stop the video. It should sharpen up a little bit. And as the instructor's providing the slide and information, you'll be able to participate along. So if you have any questions, click on the chat box off to the side. I'm going to pull it right here so that it doesn't get covered in the way. Ask a question. If the instructor or somebody's there to respond, they can respond back to you during the session. It's just a really great way to get a hold of your instructor if you want to ask questions as they're lecturing. And if you need to, you can add a reaction to it. They're not going to see the reaction in the chat box. Where it's coming from is actually the icon up here above your name, so I'm going to add that reaction again, and that's where they're going to see it. If the instructor calls on you and wants to speak, you can click on the unmute and then communicate with the class. If the instructor needs to play a video clip, you can hear it through the instructor's computer. When you're ready to leave the meeting, you just simply click Leave Meeting and jump out of the meeting.